everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is going to be on my Judgment Day Rhea trickster. I thought because of the prize wall, in case people aren't sure what to get, or maybe they're getting some of the stuff, I'll run my Penta with gear and my Kamala with his skill plate as well. And I'll do those videos, probably post those two tomorrow, to be honest. And this is the purple transfusion on Rhea. So also, real quick, before I get there, and I'll probably cover this in the daily news too, what I ended up doing on the prize wall, right here, is I took the Kamala plate, the Pentagear, and the purple transfusion because I already have a rainbow reinforce. If I didn't have a rainbow reinforce, I probably would rethink this, and I should get the gold chest today, and then I can get one of the Stone Cold versus the Rock Moment tokens. You need 3 to unlock this one. I only have 1 currently. Looks like someone followed me on Twitch if that came up on the sound, sorry. I only have 1 currently, so this will give me 2 and I'll be 1 short. But that's kind of the game plan I ended up going because I have 1 of these. So yeah, I'll probably do a Penta and a Kamala with the Kamala plate, Penta with gear video for you as well tomorrow. Plan on those 2. So let's get in here, take a look. So there's a few things we need to note with Rhea, is she has a lot of stuff you can potentially have. She's like a Voltron type thing where there's just a ton of components. So let's kind of cover those. So first off, the really big one is her gear. That is super nice. It adds 6 MP. It's been available a couple times. It'll also probably be available in February during Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's in the gear loot or not. To be honest, but it adds 6 MP, so it's very nice. Okay, now, I have this Judgment Day moment, which does add, and this is important, 200% more purple gem damage, so that's skewing it. However, when you look at it, she has a moment here, which adds 50% purple gems in Feud and 100% leech gems in Feud, so that's 150%. So now we're only 50% over whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. She also has this, which adds 50% purple, so now we're even. And then on top of it adds 225% leech gem. So she's actually going to hit much harder than you're going to see here, to the tune of 225% more, which will be much more like the second build I'm going to show you. Trainers will be much more like that if you have all the stuff with the trainers I'm showing you here. It'll be much more equivalent to that in Feud, right? I do have Fury 3s on because we have a Fury 3 target on the road. I have the Heart of Jade. Whenever you make 6 or more countdowns, purple gem damage by 100%. And then the Transfusion, 200% purple gem damage when you make leeches. All right? 130% strap as well. It's a fairly nice setup. And then the moveset. There are plenty of other ways you can do this. This does not recycle. You could put a like a black Royal Rumble, and then it would recycle just fine. But this does not recycle naturally. It can happen by accident. You also could take off the, if you didn't want to do like a Royal Rumble, you could get a bunch of your, with a purple to black one right here, you'd lose 100% instead of 200%, and then purple to black, and you'd get 3, minimum 3 back, and it's only 5 MP, 1 for your turn is 4, so you're getting closer, right? Anyway, those are options. But for me, Electric Chair Facebuster, 7 MP. We don't need any MP to fill this because of the gear. Make 18 random gems into 1 turn countdown gems. That will deal 350k. Minimal damage on the countdown gems. Not really important. 3 random gems into leech gems of strength. 425k off of each of those. Basically the whole board full of leeches. This decreases our countdown gem timers by 1. Also, it's a hardcore. So if you do go up against a technician, it does a little bit. Again, not a ton. 400k bonus damage on countdown per countdown gems. It's minimal. You don't really care. Riptide finisher, deal 1,000,000 damage and change and make 38 leeches into purple, pin the opponent. So entourage, we have woods. So the gear in woods loads your finisher and the black move and the other purple move. And it also gives you 1 to spare, 1 MP to spare, so that's nice. Negative 1 MP won't affect you. For this one, we got 125% leech gems with whatever his face is here, Veer. I decided to go with Roman for 3 more purple gems. Converts more of the board to leeches, so 41 leeches and 30% purple. And then we got, whatever, Austin Theory here for 100% leeches. We're going to go against Mommy. So some Rhea on Rhea violence. Heavy Metal Mommy, who also, by the way, will be getting free this week if you just log in and claim her. Very cool. Super strong character. She's got 72 million health, right? Which is a decent chunk. This gameplay loop is Beautimus. Also, really no reversal worry to speak of. A little bit on the leeches here with McCool. If someone's running triple green, not her preferred moveset for me, so you may or may not run into it very much, but McCool, and I think there's one other that reverses leeches. And then you just bop the finisher. And she had 72 million total, and let's see what we bring her down to. You can see we ended up converting the whole board. And she's got 5 million left, so like 67 million total damage. And keep in mind, you're going to be doing another 225% on top of that in Feud with those leeches, right? So, yeah, 225%. So let's switch the trainers up and see how much closer you'd be if we put on. Actually, let's just trade let's trade EO in for Roman. So that's 30% gem damage we're losing on the purple. And EO gives us a whopping 300%. Plus 3 less gems. So this would probably be what you'd, if you have all the moments, what you would hit with like in Feud. So let's see if we can zero Rhea. It won't give us a total, but this should come pretty close to zeroing her, I would think. Let's find out. So if you have all the moments and the first moveset I ran, this is probably likely what you'd hit. So 72 mil health starting out. Let's see if it zeros her. A lot of purples, so I'm kind of got a feeling this one will. Pretty easily. Yep. Not sure exactly how hard. Probably not a lot more than 72 mil. I would guess like 74, 75 would be my guess with all of the stuff in the first build set. And then, of course, now we can also add Cena for 200% leeches, which is a gain of 75%. And then it would hit it. I kind of feel like everything in Feud that you're seeing here would probably push 80, 85 million, right? In Feud with the nice big leeches. So this is now the final thing, which I wish we'd get a life total. But long story short, Judgment Day Rhea, this gameplay loop is really nice. Very few reversal worries. Honestly, just a great lady trickster as well. So you got like her, you got Bliss, you got EO. I mean, like, yeah, there are all some really great options. Still zeroer. We missed 4 leeches and still zeroed, no problem. So it's a pretty great build set. So if you like Rhea, the Judgment Day in particular, if you're someone you've enjoyed playing, and you get 2 tokens or have 2 to spare for this, that purple transfusion plate, this is a pretty solid spot for it. So, like I said, I'll also get a Penta one and a Kamala one, Penta with gear and Kamala with gear. Those will drop tomorrow. Probably both in the morning, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try and drop both of them in the morning tomorrow. And then I'm sure there'll be a new Superstar preview tomorrow as well, and then the daily news would be plenty for tomorrow. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yeah, Judgment Day Rhea, another really solid rework. That's, again, part of the reason why I really hate some of these reworks, because there's no reason for it when they make really nice, fun ones. Yeah.